Hey guys, how's it going? Hitik here from HRI Utilities. This is the only part where you hear us talking in our calm voices.
Yeah, it's inevitable. I am Ramit, and today we shall be having a discussion on our good friends, the NSA.
Yeah, so Ramit is the pro-NSA and I'm the anti-NSA. I mean, vice versa.
Yeah. I'm anti-NSA, he's pro-NSA. I don't know why you're pro-NSA, but I'm pretty sure... Yeah, you know what? They're listening to us right now on this Nexus 12 or something. Whatever the hell it is.
You always want to Android users off.
Yeah, sorry, which one is it again?
It's Nexus 7.
Oh, okay.
Idiot.
Yeah, why would I honestly care about an Android product?
I forget if I leave it over. Anyway, so let's get started. I'm gonna ask this mentor a few questions, and he'll answer them in hopefully a sane way. So, Ramit.
Yes.
Why do you think the NSA are spying on us?
Well, we already know they're spying on us.
No, why? Why are they spying on us?
Why? I don't know. They're probably trying to find A, reasons to blackmail us, B, to try and figure out if I'm a terrorist threat or not, and C, they're probably just doing it because they want something about security or something.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that the NSA are just really...
It would help if you actually face the microphone, because it can't actually hear you when you're faced away from it.
Okay, whatever. Calm down. So, do you actually think the NSA are after every single one of us?
Yeah, of course. At one point or another, they will be. They need to know something about us. Unless, of course, we live in the middle of the Amazon, and we don't talk to anyone, and we don't use technology.
So, you're saying the NSA have just a large database full of information?
Yeah, databases. I'm thinking that they're intelligent and they don't store all their data on a single database. Because if they did that, then a single wipe of that could just delete everything they know about everyone.
Well, they can't exactly do that because government... This is turning away from an NSA to like just a tech podcast.
Yeah.
It's the government aren't actually allowed to wipe data. They have to zero it out and then sledgehammer the hard drive.
Of course, yeah.
Like,
but
literally sledgehammer it. Or
yeah, but still, what's to stop them actually... Well, what's to stop someone going onto the NSA databases and editing, for example, some of the, well...
Well, you can only edit things if you have the permissions.
Yeah, but that's kind of where hackers come in. Because that's what their job is. Their job is to find vulnerabilities in a software, in a system that whatever they're hacking is using, and then they're to try and get as many permissions as possible, and then use it to either find out what they're doing or find out how they're doing it, or anything like that.
But what I'm trying to say is that you honestly think that all of us on this world somehow have their name in an NSA database. Is that what you genuinely think?
Yeah.
Do you think we're being tracked right now? Is that what you think?
It's most likely that we're being tracked, but it depends on what the NSA use and how they... They probably also have a keyword search, which is whoever uses the word NSA the most is probably to be checked. So I'm probably somewhere in the top 2 billion.
Do you think that the NSA, as a company, are legitimate? Do you really think that
They're not a company, they're an agency.
Well, they're technically a company because they're making money by storing all of this data.
Yeah, and then selling it to the countries. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, so what do you think? Do you think they're a legitimate company stroke agency?
No, because they're trading information about people who don't even know that others know that information. So, well, the point of them is to keep it secret, but, well, there's a point where it goes from taking secrets to giving away private information.
So you're saying it's unethical?
At times, yeah. Depends on what. If they're just selling people, well, other governments' addresses, stuff that you can find quickly on the internet, then yeah. But if it's stuff like previous arrests,
yeah,
or maybe information that other governments aren't good to know.
So, yeah, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So it's not very good. It's a not very good idea to try and, well, yeah, just keep the information
Ramit's mental block
private. Yeah, just continue on to the next question.
Okay. Right. So, kind of edging away from the NSA, but still tied in. Companies, big companies. Google, Microsoft.
Oh, yeah. And Apple, obviously. Because, well, even to an extent, the NSA have access to even Apple's software because there is undeniably, they can effectively go through most, if not any, encryption used on the planet. With the exception maybe of quantum cryptography because of the way it works, but otherwise...
No, that's not how it works.
No.
There's no way for the NSA to see any messages sent by an Apple device to an Apple device. So I'm talking about iMessage.
Yeah.
Okay? Because that uses a 128-bit AES encryption.
Yeah.
Right? It's probably higher than that, actually.
Yeah, probably.
And then what Apple do is it's only secured down one line. Nobody can hack this line. It only gets received one way, and it's encrypted by using an MD5 hash.
Yep. And the only way that the NSA could gain access to these is if they tried to buy it off Apple, which, if I'm thinking about Apple, I think they're intelligent enough to be able to deny about a few $1 million just for a few text messages.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that so? What about Google or Microsoft?
Google, we know for a fact that they're effectively just best friends with the NSA because of all the softwares that they have that aren't encrypted. And, well, recently, as I showed you, there was that little bug in Google Chrome where anyone, whether it be the NSA or someone who's hacking you with malware, they can just listen to any conversation you're having while Google Chrome is open.
But do you think this is a work of Google partnering with the NSA or just sloppy development?
Well, the thing is, that's where it becomes tough because Google and sloppy development go hand in hand just as Google and the NSA go hand in hand. They are very similar, but I think that even Google would know enough about coding to find an error in one of their own in one of their own softwares, which means that it's possible to listen to people's conversations.
But how exactly do they listen to these conversations? Because it's not exactly voice over internet.
Well, it is effectively because it allows. Well, what it does is it goes into the mic. It uses Google Chrome to listen to your conversations, and then effectively it allows you. Well, not you, but it allows the person to receive the sound in either a compressed format or a non-compressed format.
But there's only one way to really hack somebody in a conventional sense is getting the IP address and hacking them physically. But
yeah.
How easy is it to obtain this IP address remains a question. Because
well, that's completely dependent on what softwares they use. Because if it's a software like, for example, I don't know what it is, but uTorrent.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Allows you to transfer files through the internet.
No.
Peer-to-peer. Well, not internet, peer-to-peer networks.
It's download peer-to-peer.
Yeah, so the thing is, with uTorrent, you can transfer files across the internet and you can find people's IP addresses. You can, if you were...
Okay.
But the thing is, most antiviruses are now know to try and stop that happening. Or at least I think they are. If they aren't, then I'm
But that's not the real IP.
Yeah.
It's not. The IP that comes on uTorrent isn't the real IP. It's the IP of the box. So say it's not your computer's IP. It's your area's IP. So say the line that you use, that will technically have its own IP address.
Yeah.
Albeit not a real one, it still has one because you're connecting.
Yeah, it has to. Yeah. There has to be a way for you to connect to the internet because all the internet is a very large network. Now we're just getting into high-level computing stuff.
Yeah.
We are sorry about this.
But, final question. Do you think it's a turn for the worse, all of this spying?
Yeah.
So
it's been happening for a long time, but the NSA either are becoming more and more common at doing it, or they're just becoming easier to hack. If they're becoming easier to hack, then what the hell are they doing? And if it's just because,
But that still doesn't answer my question.
but I think it is the turn for the worse. It has to be, for now.
So you're saying spying on us outweighs keeping us all safe?
Safe from what?
Safe from digital criminal threats.
Such as? Hackers, maybe?
Hackers, physical threats as well. Because using just hacking a computer for the sake of it, there's no point in that. But hacking a computer that has high importance, now that's the question that we have to answer.
Now the thing is, I would accept the NSA more if they actually alerted companies to how they're doing this. So rather than just keeping the information and effectively hoarding it, they tell the companies how they managed it, and then they tell the companies how they could potentially try and fix these errors. Or let the companies...
Doesn't that deface the whole idea of spying? Because the NSA aren't bug fixers. They're trying to find information, valuable information.
Yeah, and that's where they're going wrong. If they're trying to find information that's valuable, then, well, what are they trying to protect if they're keeping it themselves?
Well, okay, fine. I guess, guys, we'll leave it here for today. It was a pretty good discussion, in my opinion.
Yeah.
As always, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and we will catch you later in the next video that Ramit will be conducting.
I'll be ranting on some sort of hardware.
Alright, we'll see you guys later. Peace.
Goodbye.